Can Paul's statement in 1 Timothy 4:10 that the living God is the Savior of all mankind, especially of believers, not be interpreted as God is a Savior for all mankind, namely, or to be precise, of believers? Among others, the Dutch Study Bible proposes this explanation. The ending of this verse is somewhat difficult. In analogy with 1 Timothy 2 verse 4, we must conclude that God desires all men to be saved. But salvation only becomes reality, in other words, is only fulfilled when someone accepts it in faith. The word malista, literally most, must therefore be rendered here as to be precise. This explanation diminishes what Paul emphatically declares here in two ways. First, the statement, "The living God is the Savior of all mankind," genitive case, is reduced to an offer, a Savior for all men. See the Dutch NBG 51 translation. And secondly, and this is the main point of this question, a word that means most or especially is changed into to be precise. This is impermissible. The Greek word malista, literally most, is the superlative of malon, literally more, and occurs 12 times in the New Testament. See the list below, including the rendering of the Dutch NBG 51 translation. Number 1, Acts 20, verse 38, the most. Number 2, Acts 25, verse 26, mainly. Number 3, Acts 26, verse 3, especially. Number 4, Galatians 6, verse 10, especially. Number 5, Philippians 4, verse 22, especially. Number 6, 1 Timothy 4, verse 10, especially. Number 7, 1 Timothy 5, verse 10, notably. Number 8, 1 Timothy 5, verse 17, especially. Number 9, 2 Timothy 4, verse 10, especially. Number 10, Titus 1, verse 10, especially. Number 11, Philemon 16, very much. Number 12, 2 Peter 2, verse 10, especially. In all these cases, malista carries the meaning that aligns with standard lexicons, including that of the Dutch Study Bible itself, which defines it as the adverb malista means the most, especially. The structure of 1 Timothy 4:10 in relation to malista is the same as that found in Galatians 6 verse 10. So then, as we have occasion, we are working for the good of all, yet especially malista for the family of faith. The thought in Galatians 6 verse 10 is, while doing good to all, we should do so the most, in particular, especially, chiefly, for those of the household of faith. If we were to apply the procedure the Study Bible promotes in 1 Timothy 4:10 and translate malista as namely or to be precise, we would end up excluding all who are not of the faith. Yet Paul is precisely including all people while giving priority to believers. in 1 Timothy 4:10, the meaning of malista is no different than in Galatians 6:10. The living God is the Savior of all mankind, and especially or chiefly of believers. All are included, and believers are given precedence. The conclusion of 1 Timothy 4:10 is not difficult, as the Dutch Studiebijbel claims. It is only made difficult by attempting to make the text say something it does not say. In doing so, one assigns to malista a meaning which, according to lexicons and concordances, it does not bear, and thus, perhaps unknowingly, aligns oneself with those who oppose Paul. For such an interpretation denies that God actually saves all mankind. Faithful is the saying and worthy of all welcome, for this are we toiling and being reproached, that we rely on the living God, who is the Savior of all mankind, especially of believers. 1 Timothy 4:9 and 10.